This video is both a guide on and a playthrough of Globtastic on Realism Expert. These campaigns being nasty and expert is actually normal because
I never intended these maps to be played on expert.
the developer of Globtastic. Also, we have been playing it on our server, which is more difficult than the default game. I had to voice my commenter 3 times because of how horrible my English pronunciation was. And probably still is. The right way is right, forward, right. Open a wrong door and the witch in the smoker will be happy to see you.
Враг на горизонте! Нет, не буду я с тобой говорить.
To unlock the middle door, we need to kill the 2 tanks on both sides, behind the brown doors. Opening the white doors is advised before the tanks. There might be something useful, but also, there are often 1 or 2 special infected, so shove them at the same time when the door opens. And do not try to take the medkit lying on the floor. It will always spawn a tank. And another one, if you interact with it again.
Граната! Валить ослов! Снаряжение живым слугам монолита. Умирай! Я что-то был с тобой болтать. Граната! Здесь чужой! Обхожу противника! Прикройте! Я обойду его и уничтожу.
О, вот это я не ожидал. Пролетело через косяк.
While someone is climbing the ladders,
Justice reigns from above.
the boomers rain upon the players. They can be destroyed in midair, but they do not seem to take enough damage from submachine guns. They are easy to dodge anyway. I am not forgetting something. The fast ladder climbing trick is blocked on the server.
Твою мать!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
There is a pattern of how the boomers appear. If you see a boomer on the right side, the next one will be on the left side. There is a door here. Do not open it.
Почему ты ты оставил нас. Мы платим.
Прикрой меня!
Мы ждем.
The tanks that are waiting for us at the top will not spawn until someone gets close to the fake safe room door. So it is completely safe to have someone get to the top and blow the spawn for the special infected. We had a ton of restarts here because of the plugin that makes the tank rocks stagger the players upon landing nearby.
Толку-то с тобой разговаривать.
Better stick to the side. That way, at least half of the fridges will not go flying at us.
Прости, пожалуйста, я начал закрывать, а ты почему-то оказался снаружи.
Shoot Mustachio. Left. Left. Right. Left. Right. Skeletons. Left.
Мочи их!
Right. Right. Someone shot the left skeleton at the same time. Who did that? Do not shoot.
Ой, не стрельнул, он не попал.
Mustachio. Right. Right, left. Skeletons. Right, left, right, left. At the moment, we did not know yet which skeletons to shoot.
Все для блага монолита.
Это чужой! Вали! За работу!
Внимание! У нас раненый!
After replacing some of the weapon sounds, I forgot to rebuild the audio cache. I'm using sound mods in a non-traditional but more flexible way. We need to cross the roads. The car movement is randomized, so I can only wish luck to anyone who is going to play this campaign.
Не убивайте меня, пожалуйста!
You may say that this is cheating, but you know, we had too many restarts in this chapter because of the fucking bosses. This part of the chapter is not that difficult. It is just random, no point in wasting even more time for restarts than we already did.
Поторописал.
Не надо! Я сдаюсь! Да! Парень, помоги!
The sign on the right, when shot at, drops an adrenaline shot that can be picked up infinitely. It is only one on the server, however, because of the script for single weapon spawns.
На помощь! Вот это выучил. Так, шнурок как можно. Вот так не загнешь. Не захват, собачий. Сейчас, видите? Спасибо тебе. Эх, вот всегда такая пробка была. Прикрой, мужик!
Do not shoot that orange sign or it will spawn 3 tanks. According to my observation, the buses seem to go each one along their side in a fixed direction. It is recommended to go backwards, and on the side the buses will be going at you, so you have time to see and dodge them. The pattern seems to be the same each time I start this chapter. When you finally learn how to get through this shit, it turns out to be so easy. Human brain seems to like to overcomplicate simple things until it finally gets to understand how they actually work. Not touching anything until Zirka gets over to this side of the road too. Shoot the green sign to remove the break wall and unlock the safe room. Once someone opens the safe room door, a tank will spawn. Simply open and close the door, and let the tank admit its defeat. Checking for potential special infected. A very easy zero gravity parkour.
Эй, боись, на прицел не бери! Как грустно.
Do not do what I did. Try to fly around by moving the camera accordingly. Control your inertia. Finally, something that is not a shotgun.
Да, проклятые борта.
жопу, красавец. Подтягиваемся!
A more difficult parkour, where you need to be fast and feel the inertia. This one might be difficult. Here, you need to constantly adjust the camera and jump at the right timing. Pay attention to how I quickly turned the camera to the left while in midair, when I was landing at the last walls. That way, I quickly complete this parkour every time I play this campaign. And you can, too. Never give up.
Слушай, я хабар хороший приволок. Такой бы...
Falling into the water simply teleports you to the last checkpoint. I forgot to give the medkit to the bot. My mechanical keyboard's keys are quite sensitive. I have pressed the S key a bit too hard.
Слинял, собака. Надо искать.
Here, you should jump slightly before the platform emerges out of the water. I said slightly before. Too late. I did all the work. You did nothing. In this chapter, we had a ton of restarts too, just because of the plugin known as Vicious Infected. On the server, it is set to summon a horde every time a witch is started. There will be a lot of witches, which means we had to defend ourselves against several hundreds of zombies spawning for every started witch. And considering that the limit of zombies on the map at once is 40, those several hundreds took us a lot of time. I recommend starting the finale with the middle chamber. It is the most difficult and annoying one among the three. I also recommend to start off with an adrenaline shot. The quicker you are, the higher the chances of survival for you. The special infected should be prohibited to spawn here. Stick to the right side of the ladders. There, you're almost guaranteed to avoid all the logs falling from above. Do not slide down before the survival copter part breaks the wall down there for you to land safely, or you will die. You can hold the S key to slow yourself down or even completely stop if you need. At the moment, I had no reasons to trust that I will land onto the floor and survive, so I am diving into the water instead.
Граната!
The second difficult chamber is the one with a lot of the wandering witches. I will need an adrenaline shot to run away. The wandering witches, once set on fire, are faster than the player, unlike the sitting ones. I will set the doorway on fire and the others will shoot them to lure into the fire and thus make them chase me instead. And in case you did not know, a burning witch, once set on fire, cannot be extinguished by any means.
Вражеская единица поражения. Ворвем!
We will need an incendiary grenade for the two tanks.
Свалил! Здесь чужой! Все для блага монолита. И на землю!
Once someone crosses the black and yellow line, two tanks will spawn on both sides of the chamber. But they are actually easy to avoid. Simply repeat after me, then continuously shoot the first tank to slow it down and run away. I made it out even with the Rock Stagger plugin being enabled again. That was an unwise waste of an incendiary grenade. Would be better to lure them into the middle chamber and light up both of them with one grenade. Zhirka's sanity is about to dissipate because of this campaign. He tried to get around the second tank for some reason.
Братья, я обойду его! Помогите мне! потерь.
I used an admin magic to bring Zirka back from the dead. Even if there is only the simplest chamber remaining, there are no defibrillators in this finale as far as I know. We are not risking the progress we made. The special infected can still spawn here and ruin everything.
Я не при делах чисто, не надо, мужик!
This puzzle is simple. I doubt you need an explanation on how to beat it.
Я ранен. Уничтожать его. Воевать! И придет день, и вы сияете вновь на моей. Я ранен, братья! My memory failed me at the last moment. Half of the restarts, if not most, were because of tip wagons I decided to disable only after we have wasted a lot of time and were running out of patience. And the others had to reconnect a few times because of some issues with their mods, so the statistics are incomplete.